Hello everyone, Aaron Hennings here. Today I want to talk about the true costs of a work comp claim. There's the direct and the indirect costs that are associated in all of the total cost of risk assigned to one particular injury. So the direct costs are fairly obvious. It's your premiums for the coverage and your deductible if you don't have one. The indirect costs are a little harder to quantify, but the NCCI has estimated through all of their millions of claims that if you were to have, let's say, like a $2,500 claim, that the indirect costs could run probably 4.5 times that amount. Seems really high, but when you start to consider all of the things that go into an injured worker, it makes sense. It could be the stopped lost time everybody on the job sites watching, gawking at the injured worker. There's a supervisor who probably makes, $75 an hour that's got to take them to the hospital, is there half the day. There's the HR person that has to manage the claim for you, make sure they're going to their appointments, make sure they're getting back into place. And then there's morale. After that, maybe people aren't working as hard, or maybe there's a machine that broke when that caused the injury, or they broke it while they were getting injured. So there's that loss. There's reputational risk. Maybe you can't bid on jobs because they're like, oh, they don't work safely and we don't trust anyone around them. So there's quite a bit. So it's always important that you obviously, one, have a great safety program, have a great safety culture. Two is when you do have these injuries, make sure you are handling them appropriately. You need to have that recover at work program, have that, treat them like your grandmother's injured type attitude, just to mitigate that long-term expense. So thanks for listening, Aaron Hennings, and have a great weekend.